the Muscle Shoals. First pitch is going to hit Caden Porter, the leadoff batter center fielder for the Mustangs. That's going to bring up the right fielder number 2, Lane Ezel. Ezel had 2 hits and a walk last game, and the Mustangs win over Spring Hill. Starting on the mound today for Muscle Shoals will be number 23, Dylan Olive. Ezel gets the sign from Coach Curtis, steps in the box. Waiting for the okay from the umpire. Porter takes his lead at first. First pitch from Olive. Outer third, call for a strike. Ezel back in. Porter takes his lead at first. Olive comes set. The 0-1. Ezel's going to drive it to right center field, and that will get down for a hit. Oh, yes, get down for a hit. And Ezel in sliding to second for a double. Good hit by the Mustangs. Ezel wasn't sure if the center fielder Wood got to it in time. But Mustangs now have 2 runners in scoring position with the shortstop, Quint Seymour, coming up to bat. Seymour got the party started on Tuesday with a 2 RBI single. And now has another opportunity for some RBIs. First pitch, Seymour is going to line that one up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. Porter will score. Ezel makes the turn at third. It'll get away, and Seymour is going to advance to second right there. So an RBI single for Quint Seymour. And the Mustangs up early, 1-0. That's going to bring up the left fielder, number 3, Miles Moore. Miles had a couple sacrifice bunts in Tuesday's win over Spring Hill. So 2 men on, nobody out for the Mustangs. Seymour at second, Ezel at third. Here comes the pitch from Olive. Moore drives one deep opposite field. That will be foul. Moore steps back in. The runners get their leads at second and third. And the pitch from Olive low for a ball. Count even at 1 to Moore. Moore gets his sign from Coach Curtis at third. And here comes the pitch from Olive. Good fastball down the middle for a strike from Olive. And Moore down 1-2. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out here in the top of the first inning for the Mustangs. Here comes the 1-2 from Olive. And Moore, another drive opposite field, foul. Gets the sign from Coach Curtis at third. Comes the 1-2 again from Olive. And Moore, ground ball up the middle, will get by the pitcher. Shortstop fires over to first for the first out, but that will score another run, an RBI ground out for Moore. Good play at short by Drew Connor. And the man at first is Walker McCannon. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, Carter Daniel, number 5. Carter swinging at the first pitch will be foul over towards the Muscle Shoals dugout down the third baseline. Last game against Muscle Shoals, Carter had 2 walks, 2 drawn walks, and a sac fly RBI. Runner Seymour at third. Daniel's going to foul that one off to the backstop. Quickly down 0-2. One out here in the top of the first inning. Mustangs currently lead Muscle Shoals 2-0. Infield playing a little in, trying to keep that runner to stay put at third. Here comes the 0-2. And enter third, good pitch taken by Daniel. Count will be 1-2. And here comes the 1-2 from Olive. Seymour takes a little lead at third. Daniel's going to foul that one off behind the Mustangs dugout over towards the bullpen. Count still 1-2. On deck for the Mustangs is their second baseman, number 24, Finn Duke. Here comes the 1-2 from Olive. Swinging a ground ball right toward the third baseman. Seymour gets back in time, but fortunate the Mustangs didn't have a double play turned on them right there. That'll bring up Finn Duke, the second baseman, to bat for the Mustangs. Seymour still at third, 2 outs now in the top of the first inning. On deck for the Mustangs is the catcher, Connor Pope. Here's the first pitch from Olive. Duke lines one up the middle, and that will be a base hit for the Mustangs. And a big hit there for Finn Duke. Talked to him after the game Tuesday. Felt he had been in a bit of a slump, but an RBI single will hopefully get the party started for Finn Duke. And the Mustangs now lead 3-0. Connor Pope up to bat for the Mustangs, the catcher, number 9. Nobody on, or Finn Duke on first, 2 outs. And a low fastball called a strike. No one from Olive. A good breaking pitch down the middle called a strike. Pope quickly down 0-2. This is the 7th batter that Olive has faced this inning. And a low pitch taken for a ball. Count 1-2 now to Pope. Duke gets his lead at first. Olive comes set. And the 1-2. Popped over towards the first base line, will be foul. Pope asking the home plate umpire if it hit the catcher's mitt. Pencil for some interference. Duke will return to first. Pope steps back in. Count still 1-2 to the catcher. 2 outs, runner on first here in the top of the first inning for the Mustangs. And the pitch. Swings ground ball to the shortstop over to the first baseman, and a clean scoop at first. And that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So after the top half of the first inning, the Mustangs currently lead Muscle Shoals 3-0. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcares.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out to Falcon Field for the bottom half of the first inning. Starting on the mound today for the Mustangs will be Cade Lay. Lay closed the Tuesday game against Spring Hill, 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, only 7 pitches. Batting first for Muscle Shoals will be the second baseman, number 22, Noah Ray. A little bit of a different defensive adjust lineup for the Mustangs. They will have Carter Robertson, who started every game at shortstop, at third. Quint Seymour, who started at catcher and pitching, is now at short. I believe they have a bit of an equipment issue with the catcher. Connor Pope, his helmet, I believe, is broken. Daniel is at first again. Duke at second. Ezel in right, Caden Porter in center, and in left field will be Miles Moore. DHing for the Mustangs today is Jackson Traglia. So him and Moore keep that rotation going between left field and DH. Here comes the first pitch from Lay. Swing and a miss, strike one. Good first pitch from Cade Lay. You know, compared to the first two Mustangs pitchers we've seen, Lay not up there in velocity, but definitely the same swing and miss potential. 0-1 from Lay. Swung, popped up towards right field to Ezel. Little windy today, but Ezel secures it for the first out. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 9, Jeremiah Wood. One out here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the first pitch from Lay. Another swing and a miss. Seems that Muscle Shoals having a little bit of trouble picking up Lay's stuff as he had another one blown by. Wood quickly down 0-2. Mustangs infield and outfield straight up. The 0-2 from Lay. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Cade Lay gets his first K. That's going to bring up the first baseman, number 75, Walker McCannon. Here's the first pitch from Lay. Swing and a miss again. I mean, Muscle Shoals really having a tough time picking up maybe the arm slot from Lay, maybe the fact that he's a lefty. 0-1 from Lay. A little bit high and outside for a ball. Count even at 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Nobody on, 2 out. 1-1 from Lay. Swing fouled into the backstop. Count 1-2. Lay doing a good job for the Mustangs, just going to work early. Feeding off the momentum he got from his 2 starting pitchers earlier this week. And the 1-2 from Lay. Swing and a miss, strike him out. 2 Ks in the first inning for Cade Lay and the Mustangs. After 1 here in Florence, currently lead Muscle Shoals 3-0. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
And welcome back out to Florence, Falcon Field here in Florence. 8-9-1 up for the Mustangs this inning. That will be the third baseman Carter Robertson getting his first ABs of the year. First baseman Olive, first pitch grounded over to the first baseman Cannon, and he will step on first for the first out of the inning. So I believe we have a different first baseman. Number 44. That'll bring up the DH for the Mustangs, number 11, Jackson Traglia. First pitch, showed bunt, pulled it back in time. Pitch a little low. One 1-0 to Traglia. Holds back again on another ball in the dirt. Count 2-0. Caden Porter on deck for the Mustangs. Here comes the 2-0 from Olive. Swings another drive to deep right center field. And it's going to be over the center fielder's head. Traglia rounding first. Getting a second, and he's coming three. Coach Curtis told him to hold up at second. Let's see if it pays off. And Traglia in with a triple for the Mustangs. Talk about Traglia having wheels, and he shows them right there as a drive to center field got over Wood's head. And Traglia, the DH, made him pay with the speed. Back up, top of the order for the Mustangs will be the center fielder, Caden Porter. Got hit by a pitch, only pitch he's seen today. Had a absolute moonshot of a home run Tuesday against Spring Hill. See if he can repeat that today as the first pitch, swing and a miss off the catcher's face mask. Porter going to go have a quick word with Coach Curtis. Count 0-1 to Porter, one out. Runner is Traglia on third. Infield in, trying to save another run from getting in. And the 0-1 from Olive. Swing will be fouled down the third baseline. Count 0-2 to Porter. Porter getting a couple swings in, steps in the box. And here comes the pitch from Olive. Swing will be fouled down the third baseline again. Porter up fighting. Count 0-2. Comes the 0-2 from Olive. Porter swings, pops that up. Will stay in play. The catcher. Good play for the catcher, Brendan Malden, to make the catch, and that will sit Porter down. That'll bring up Lane Ezel. Ezel doubling his first at bat. Ezel been a good bat for the Mustangs so far this season. Had 2 hits Tuesday. Traglia still on third, 2 outs. First pitch Low and inside for a ball. Mustangs looking to avoid stranding a runner at third. The 1-0 from Olive. Swung up the middle to the shortstop. It's going to be a close play. Fires over to first, and he is safe. Ezel beat it out. And they're going to say he was out, actually, after a short look. Coach Dunn not happy with it. So after the top half of the second inning, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base for the Mustangs. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the Exports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out to Florence, Alabama for the bottom half of the second inning. Mustangs didn't get a whole lot done in the top of the second inning. Runner Traglia stranded at third after a close play with Ezel at first. That will bring up number 10, Carter Berryhill, the right fielder. And that ball swung deep to left field. And that one is out of here. A leadoff home run for Carter Berryhill. And Berryhill got all of that one to left field, and the wind's blowing out towards the left, so anything really made contact with would have potential to drive. Mustangs now lead 3-1. It's going to bring up the pitcher Dylan Olive, number 23. First pitch a little high for a ball. See if Lay can get back in the routine. Struck out the last 2 batters the first inning, made the first fly out to right field. And the 1-0 fastball called for a strike. One. Another good low pitch for a strike. 1-2 from Lay. Swung up the middle towards Seymour short, and he can't make the play. So Olive will be on with a single. First game at short for Seymour, so can understand a little bit of jitters. Actually going to rule that an error. Next up to bat for Muscle Shoals as they pick back to first. Daniel, only his second game playing first this year. Last time he had played first was the summer going into his freshman year. So had some time off, but seems to be back at first. As the first pitch to the third baseman, number 4, Sam Reed. Count 1-0 to Reed. Runner on first is Olive. And a bunt will go the pop foul down the third baseline towards Muscle Shoals' dugout. Olive takes his lead at first. Lay comes set. The 1-1. Swung on, fouled back into the netting. Count 1-2 now. Carter Berryhill for Muscle Shoals led off this inning with a home run. Olive reached first. An error from the shortstop, Seymour. Count 1-2 to Reed. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Third K on the night for Cade Lay. It's going to bring up number 21, Braden Malden, the catcher. Runner still on first. Double play opportunity here for the Mustangs. Malden swings. First one fouled on the third baseline. Comes the 0-1 from Lay. A little bit high for a ball. Count even at 1 out. The runner Olive on first. Here comes the pitch from Lay. Inside. Count 2-1 now. Pick back at first. Olive will get back safely. Two and one here to Malden. Pitch swung, fouled. Back out of play. Count even at 2 now. Count now even at 2 to Malden. Comes the payoff from Lay. Swung, drive deep to left field again. Moore. And it will get down for a base hit. Sliding into third is Olive, and into second is Malden with a double. Good base hit to left field by Malden. It's going to bring up number 1, the shortstop, Drew Connor. 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position for Muscle Shoals. Connor had a busy day at short so far, only 2 innings and had 3 ground balls hit to him. Lay comes set. Pitch. Ground ball. It's going to get over the head of Duke into center field. 1 run will score will be Olive. Coming behind him is pinch runner. But that will tie up the game with an RBI single from Drew Connor. That'll bring up the left fielder, number 33, Jeff Franks. Pope going to have a quick conversation with Lay out on the mound. And here comes first pitch from Lay. Shows bunt. Pushes it foul down the first baseline. Lay looking to get back in the groove here. 1 out, runner on first. Game tied 3-3. Calls strike. Pope pumps a pick back to first. Lay quickly up 0-2. 0-2 ground ball to Robertson at third. Over to Finduke at second. And back to Daniel for a double play. 5-4-3 double play for the Mustangs to get out of the inning. So after 2 here at Florence, Mustangs 3, Muscle Shoals 3. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the Exports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee. Don't be left with stumps, overgrown trees, and cluttered land. Make the call today to Bayworth Trimming, licensed, bonded, and insured. Proudly serving the region with years of know-how. Call today 931-300-3554 or visit bayworthtrimming.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And welcome back out to Falcon Field here in Florence, Alabama for the top of the 3rd inning. Big inning for Muscle Shoals in the bottom of the 2nd as they even this one up at 3. As Clint Seymour, shortstop, will be up to lead off for the Mustangs. First pitch, low for a ball, gets away from the catcher. Seymour an RBI single on his first at-bat. Seymour already 5 RBIs on the year for the Mustangs. As the 1-0, little outside. Seymour getting some dirt on the hands. Count 2-0. Seymour will take the 2-0 for a ball. Quickly 3-0 to Seymour. Seymour going to look to capitalize off a hitter's count. 3-0. And inside in a 4-pitch walk. First walk drawn today by the Mustangs as they drew, I believe, 8 or 9 Tuesday afternoon against Spring Hill. Miles Moore up to bat as we're looking to have a quick conversation with the pitcher. Don't believe he's done for the day. Just a quick conversation with his coach, pitching coach and catcher. All have had a pretty good day so far through 2+. 1 walk, no Ks. 1 hit by pitch and 4 hits. But since giving up those 3 runs early in the first inning, he's settled in and done pretty good for the past inning plus. Moore an RBI ground out his first time up. Was the first out of the first inning for the Mustangs. Back up for his second at bat. Moore, the left-handed batter. Seems to be an on-base machine for the Mustangs. Seymour gets his lead at first. Olive stays in the game. Here's first pitch to Moore. Moore shows bunt, pulls back. Seymour going to second and looks to be there safely. Ball gets away from the shortstop into center field, but Seymour will stay put at second with the stolen base. Now a runner in scoring position for Moore as he's down 0-1. Olive comes set. Here's the 0-1. Moore shows bunt again, gets it down, fouls it down the first baseline off the shin. Moore quickly down 0-2. Don't think you'll be seeing a bunt here with 2 strikes. Moore looks to be swinging now. Count 0-2. And we'll be down for a ball. More battling, down 1 and 2. Defensive lineup from Muscle Shoals is straight up. 1 and 2 from Olive. Moore swings it foul back into the netting. Count still 1 and 2. Nobody out for the Mustangs. Runner on second is Seymour, the shortstop, after a walk and a stolen base. On deck for the Mustangs is Carter Daniel. Pick back at second, and it appeared they got Seymour at second, but they will say the umpire at second will say he is safe. Close play there at second, though. Could have gone either way. Count still 1 and 2 to Moore. All taking several peeks back at second. Moore ground ball over the pitcher's head will go to the shortstop, and he can't make the play. And it's got into the outfield. Seymour wasn't really looking, didn't round third very hard, so he will stay at third. Runners at the corners for the Mustangs. Still nobody out. That'll be listed an error for the Mustangs, or for Muscle Shoals, pardon. To bat for the Mustangs now is the first baseman, number 5, Carter Daniel. Had a sharp liner to the third baseman his first at bat. Seymour was at third that at bat as well. Moore takes his lead at first. Pretty good runner. First. Daniel fouls that one back. Out of play. Mustangs dug out encouraging Daniel. Daniel shows bunt, pulls back in time. Count even at 1. Daniel so far had pretty productive at-bats for the Mustangs and had a very good outing pitching Monday at Spring Hill. Had 6 innings, a couple Ks, touched 88 miles an hour on the gun. Daniel calls time to get the sign from Coach Curtis. Daniel sets back in. Count even at 1, nobody out. Runners at the corners, Moore at first, Seymour at third. Mustangs looking to capitalize and take the lead back. Pick back at first. Moore will get back safely. You usually don't see many pickoff attempts at first with a runner at third. If anything gets away from the first baseman, we'll score a run. Count even at 1 still for Daniel. 1-1. Daniel shows bunt, gets a good bunt down the third baseline. A safety squeeze. Daniel, they'll say he is safe at first, and what a play. Safety squeeze bunt single for the Mustangs, and they now take the lead back 4-3. Runners on first and second for the Mustangs. Nobody out here in the top of the third inning. Finn Duke back up to bat. Duke with an RBI single his first at bat. Looking to keep that streak going. Duke shows bunt. Pushes it foul first base. Moore and Daniel will go back to first and second. Count 0-1 to Duke. Still nobody out for the Mustangs. On deck is Connor Pope. Mustangs looking to put in some more runs. Oh, 1. Duke fouls it back at Pope in the on-deck circle. Quick it down 0-2. Infield shifted towards a double play. First baseman covering a bunt. Duke swinging. Foul count still 0-2. Runners take their leads at first and second. Here comes the 0-2 from Olive. And a little outside, taken for a ball. Count 1-2 now to Duke. Duke, the 1-2 foul back into the ball again. Duke, quality AB here from the second baseman. Seeing a ton of pitches. Still down 1-2. First baseman Daniel on first. Left fielder Moore on second. Opportunity here for the middle of the order for Mustangs to do some work. Comes the 1-2 from Olive. Duke pulls back and a back pick at first. Daniel will get back safely. Count even at 2 now for Duke. Looked like a little bit of a pitch out there from Olive. Despite being a pretty tall guy, Daniel got good wheels at first. 2-2 inside. Duke has run this count full now. Seen close to double-digit pitches just this at bat. Three-two, nobody out. Here comes the payoff from Olive. And ring him up, strike him out. Duke takes the 3-2 looking. And a backwards K right there for Olive. It's going to bring up the catcher Connor Pope, grounded out to shortstop his first at bat. First K of the day from Olive. Still a quality at bat from Duke. Went up there, saw a lot of pitches, battled. Now a double play would get Muscle Shoals out of the inning. Pope shows bunt, pulls back. Called a strike though. Olive comes set. 0-1. Pope's going to fly that back, and it will get just out of play over towards the season ticket holder seats right behind home plate. Pope quickly down 0-2. On deck for the Mustangs is Carter Robertson, the third baseman. Two from Olive. Pope, a drive deep to right field. Going to be caught by the right fielder, and nobody will advance for the Mustangs. So another productive out for Muscle Shoals. Now to bring up the third baseman for the Mustangs, number 8, Carter Robertson. Robertson grounded out to the his first baseman, his first at bat. Now the pressure is on for the Mustangs. 2 runners on, now 2 outs. Had these runners on with nobody out. First pitch probably taken by Robertson for a ball. Mustangs have put on a run this inning now to take the lead back. Safety squeeze RBI single from Carter Daniel. Here's the 1-0. Low and inside for a strike. Count even at 1 now to Robertson. Here's the 1-1. Robertson swing foul that one back out of play. Now down 0-2. Gets a sign from Curtis, Coach Curtis down at third. A little bit different coaching lineup for the Mustangs because they have Coach Curtis at third and Coach Dunn at first, with Coach Weathers out of town. definitely enough experience on this Mustangs coaching staff that shouldn't make much of a difference. The 1-2 from Olive. Ground ball by Robertson, hit up the middle, will be fielded by the shortstop, and he will just touch second to get them out of the inning. Smart play by the shortstop Connor to get the Muscle Shoals out of the inning. So after the top half of the third inning, the Mustangs 2 hits, 1 run, 2 men left on base. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out to Falcon Field. After the top half of the third inning, Mustangs currently lead Muscle Shoals 4-3. Back up top of the order will be number 22, Noah Ray, the second baseman, as he skies one to center field, pushing Porter back, and he'll make the grab for the first out. So another fly out for Noah Ray, and quickly 1 out here in the third inning for the Mustangs. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 9, Jeremiah Wood, struck out his first at bat. The middle of the Trojans' order really did most of the damage for him as Wood shows a bunt. Lay goes over to field, throws to first, and they will get him out. Beautiful PFP there from Cade Lay. Love to see the pitchers field their position. That'll bring up Hayden Knight, number 44, first baseman for the Trojans. First pitch, a little high for a ball, but quickly 2 outs here. The bottom of the third for the Trojans. See if the Mustangs can get a quick 1-2-3 inning. Get that offense back on the field. 1-0 low fastball down for a strike. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. Good pitch from Kalay, back to that swing and miss stuff he had in the first inning. The 1-2 from Lay. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1-2-3 inning for the Mustangs. And after 3 here in Florence, the Mustangs 4, Trojans 3. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
And welcome back out to Falcon Field here for the top half of the fourth inning. Mustangs currently lead Muscle Shoals 4-3. Up to bat will be the 9-hole hitter Jackson Traglia. Trag hit a triple his first AB, smoked a line drive over the center fielder. Count quickly even at 1. Cade Lay set down the Trojans in order last time with a fly out to the center fielder, a bunt towards him, and a strikeout. Traglia is going to foul one back out of play. Count quickly, 1-2. Olive comes set. The 1-2. High and outside for a ball. Mustangs batters have done a good job seeing several pitches each at bat. It's one thing with having an experienced team. Mustangs still a young roster, but experienced. 2-2 to Traglia. Swing and another foul out of play. Cool windy afternoon here in Florence, Alabama. Wind blowing out to left field, so any fly ball out that way has the potential to carry. 2-2 from Traglia, outer third count, run full again. As we saw a home run in the top of the second inning from Carter Berryhill, the right fielder for the Trojans. Full count, 3-2 to Traglia. Swing and a ground, and a liner just to the first baseman. And that will be the first out of the inning for the Trojans. That'll bring up Caden Porter for the Mustangs. Hit by pitch his first at bat. And a fly ball it was caught out of play by the catcher for the second at bat. One out here in the top of the fourth for the Mustangs. Here's the first pitch from Olive. Low fastball taken for a strike. On deck for the Mustangs is Lane Ezel. Here's the 0-1 to Porter. Smoked a ground ball. Will be fouled down the third baseline. Porter quickly down 0-2. All have done a good job for the Trojans pounding the strike zone, only giving up one walk. Forcing the Mustangs to put a bunch of balls in play. Bunch of ground balls. And looks like we'll be getting another ball from the home plate umpire. The 0-2 to Porter. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good strikeout for Dylan Olive, will be his second of the day. That'll bring up Lane Ezel, 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a ground out. Quickly 2 down for the Mustangs here in the top of the fourth inning. It looks like maybe both pitchers have started to settle in. Ezel shows bunt, pushes it down the third baseline, will be just foul. The 0-1 from Olive. Ezel, another fly ball hit to the center fielder and will be caught for the third out of the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Trojans. So after the top half of the fourth inning, no hits, no runs, no errors, no men left on base. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Masters Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
This is the X Sports Network.
Bottom of the fourth inning here at Falcon Field. Cade Lay still on the mound for the Mustangs, and up to bat for the Trojans will be Carter Berryhill. His last at bat, first pitch, home run deep to left field, and he is swinging for it again as the first pitch breaking ball gets by Pope. Count will be 0-1. Cade Lay a good last inning after a little shaky second inning. Mustangs still lead 4-3. 0-1 will be low for a ball. Count now 1-1 to Berryhill. Fastball inside, just a little in. Count 2-1 now. 2-1 swung, ground ball, foul down the third baseline. Count now 2-2 to Berryhill. Cade Lay, pretty good day on the mound so far. 3 innings plus now, 4 Ks. 2 of which were in the first inning, as the Berryhill's going to go have a talk with his hitting coach, and Pope will then go have a talk with Lay. This is a big at-bat for both teams, the Mustangs to prove that they can shut down the middle of the order, and the Trojans to see if they can get the middle of the order to produce as many hits and runs as they did in the second inning. Pope gets back behind home plate. Umpire puts his mask back on, and Berryhill steps back in. 2-2 pitch here from Lay. Swung on. Jammed him inside, fly ball to Finn Duke, and that will be the first out of the inning. A big out there for the Mustangs. Smart pitch there from Lay, a little inside. Just not give anything that Berryhill can get a solid contact. That'll bring up the pitcher, Dylan Olive. Reached on first by way of an error. First pitch from Lay will be outside for a ball. Count 1-0, 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The 1-0 a little high. Count 2-0 quickly to Olive. From Lay. Swung on, fouled up. Pope going to try to make a play, as will Lay. And Lay! What a play by the pitcher. You don't see the pitchers go field those pop flies like that, but a good play on the mound from Cade Lay. That's going to bring up Sam Reed, third baseman for Muscle Shoals. He struck out in his first at-bat. First pitch from Lay. A little bit low, good take by Reed. Count 1-0. From Lay, swung on and missed. Good strike right there from Cade Lay. Lay been doing a pretty good job attacking the zone, as does Olive from Muscle Shoals. Both pitchers really throwing it at each other, and another swing and a miss strike. 1-2 here to Reed. Here comes the 1-2 from Lay. A little bit high for a ball. Count even at 2 outs. Nobody on here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2-2 from Lay. Swung on, popped up to the first baseman. Daniel calls it, and actually Finn Duke will call him off, and that will be the third out of the inning. 1-2-3 inning again for the Mustangs. So after 4 here in Florence, Mustangs 4, Trojans 3. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the Exports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
And welcome back out to Falcon Field here for the 5th inning. Leading off for the Mustangs will be Quint Seymour. 1 for 1 on the day with the RBI single and a walk. Also a stolen base. Seymour also scored one of the Mustangs' runs. Actually, both of the Mustangs' runs. First pitch of ball to Seymour. Here's the 1-0. Another high outside for a ball. Quickly 2-0 to the Mustang shortstop. And the 2-0 from Olive looked to be a bit low. Count now 3-0 to Seymour once again. Was walked on 4 pitches his last at bat. Comes the 3-0 from Olive. Right down the middle for a strike. Hitters count now to Seymour. Yeah, here comes the 3-1 from Olive. Swung on, fouled. Count now full to Seymour. Miles Moore on deck for the Mustangs. Olive comes set, and here's the 3-2. Swung on ground ball hard in between the second baseman will it will get through the 3-4 gap, actually, into right field, and a base hit for Quint Seymour. Seymour's second single of the day. And that will bring back up to bat Miles Moore. 0 for 2 on the day, but does have an RBI ground out. Reached first last at bat on an error. Both errors today have actually come from the shortstops, which you look as a pretty sure hand as a pick to first. Seymour will get back safely. One on, nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning for the Mustangs. Looking to grab a couple more insurance runs, put this game out of reach. Comes the pitch from Olive. Seymour going again, and Moore will swing, and that's actually going to be catcher interference as Moore swung and knocked the catcher's glove off. So Miles Moore on first once again. Like I've said, an on-base machine. He's, maybe not a lot of extra base hits, but he will get on first consistently. That'll bring up the first baseman, Carter Daniel, for the Mustangs. Catcher interference is scored as an error. Some more. The recipient of both of the Trojan errors. Runners on first and second, nobody out for Carter Daniel. Had a beautiful safety squeeze last at bat. It scored Seymour from third. And they're showing bunt again as Hayden Knight runs all the way in from first. Ray had to go over and cover first. Count 1-0. But I would definitely expect some sort of a bunt to advance the runners from Daniel as he shows bunt again. And foul tips it back into the net. No actual backstop here at Florence, just the net all the way around from dugout to dugout. On deck for the Mustangs is number 24, Finn Duke. And Olive's going to step off. Count still even, 1-1 to Daniel. Moore on first, Seymour on second. Showing bunt again. Daniel, a beautiful bunt down the third baseline. I believe that's going to be fair, and it will, and everybody is safe. Another beautiful bunt from Carter Daniel. And QB1 getting a little work done on the diamond. That's the second bunt single of the day for Daniel. And you don't expect your first baseman to go out there, lay a bunch of bunts down, and get on. But Daniel will do that for you. That's going to bring up Finn Duke, 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single and a strikeout. Bases used for the Mustangs as Finn Duke swings, misses at the, fouls off the first pitch, count 0-1. Duke going to go have a quick meeting with Coach Curtis. This is a big momentum potential play for the Mustangs as the bases are loaded. 3 juniors on base, actually. You got Junior Seymour at third, Miles Moore at second, and Carter Daniel at first. All 3 have been big contributors all 3 years they've played for the Mustangs. Comes the 0-1 to Duke. Fastball a little outside for a ball, count even at 1 now. It's Duke's second year with the Mustangs as he transferred from Lawrence County High School. Been a big help for the Mustangs infield, and they're lucky to still have him this year. Count even. Duke ground ball. Will go foul down the third baseline. Count 1-2 now. Connor Pope on deck, and shortly behind him, Carter Robertson. Big RBI opportunity here for the Mustangs. Infield slightly in. One, two from Olive. Duke hit a little blooper up the middle. That will be a base hit. Seymour scores. Moore will hold up at third, and bases loaded again as an RBI single once more from Finn Duke. And we have a pinch hitter for the Mustangs. Batting for Connor Pope, that is number 4, Kason Springer, a freshman. Springer got in, had a bunt hit in the late innings of the Spring Hill game. Looks like we're having a little meeting on the mound. Don't believe I see any action going on in the Trojan bullpen. Mustangs, big bunch of hits is actually, we do have a new pitcher coming in for Muscle Shoals, so we'll let him warm up. We will go to break real quick. So the Mustangs currently lead 5-3 here in the top of the 5th inning. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
And welcome back out to the top of the 5th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Trojans is Vance. A righty with a sidearm delivery, so a little bit of a funky delivery. You don't see a lot in high school. Pinch batter for the Mustangs is Kason Springer, batting for Connor Pope. Springer, one of those very few freshmen on the Mustangs roster who's seeing some ABs alongside Mason Tidwell. And the 1-0 pitch for a strike. That's it for Olive on the day. 8 hits. All 3 runners are charged to him, so we'll see what his final line will be. The 1-1 from Vance. Another strike low. Count 1-2 to Springer. Duke on first, Daniel on second, Moore on third. And Springer rips one foul over there towards Coach Dunn down the first baseline. One, two to Springer. Another fouled off his ankle. Definitely feel that one in the morning. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Bases are juiced for the Mustangs. Big RBI opportunity here for the freshman Springer. got his first hit Tuesday against Spring Hill in another pinch hit appearance. As the 1-2 pitch will be high for a ball. You usually don't see many submarine pitchers not pitch from the stretch, as that was another pitch low and outside for a ball. Count is full to Springer. Robertson on deck, Traglia behind him. Bases loaded. There is a forced out at any base. 3-2 to Springer. Swung on off the first baseman's glove. Over to second for one, and they will not get two. It's a little bit of a funky play there as Springer gets a single and Duke is tagged out at second, but that will score a run. Will be more from third as the Mustangs now lead 5-3. So another RBI single for a Mustang today. Runners at the corners, Springer at first, Daniel at third. It's going to bring up Carter Robertson, 0 for 2 on the day. Score correction, 6-3 for the Mustangs. I have a scoreboard to look at today, but it was a little behind. Mustang scoreboard was out Tuesday afternoon. One out, runners on the corners. As the first pitch fouled off by Robertson. Robertson grounded out in his first two ABs. Looking if he can get an RBI here. Shows bunt, gets a beautiful bunt down right towards the catcher. Fires over to first, will be the second out. Daniel looks to go home, but will turn around, advances the runner Springer to second. So now the Mustangs have two guys in scoring position as there is a sac bunt from Robertson. Haven't seen much small ball from the Mustangs today. I mean, a couple bunts from Carter Daniel, but other than that, it's been really a hit fest. As you can see, 6 runs on 8 hits. I'll bring up Traglia. Lined out to the first baseman his last AB, hit a triple his first time up. 2 guys in scoring position for him here with 2 outs. First pitch in for a strike. Definitely going to have to see a couple pitches from this guy to really be able to piece one up. You know, sidearm isn't a commonly seen delivery, especially in high school. You'd see it a lot more in maybe college ball. Here comes the delivery from Vance. Outside for a ball. Count even at 1 for Traglia. 2 outs. Runners on second and third, Springer and Daniel. And Traglia swings and miss on that one. Count 1-2. Ground ball sharply down the first base line would surely score both runners. Springer pretty good speed over there on second. Daniel as well on third. And pitch high to Traglia. Count even at 2. Mustangs 2 runs already on the inning and looking to score a couple more. 2-2 Traglia. Ring him up, strike him out. 3 straight outs for Vance as he gets the Trojans out of the innings. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 left on base for the Mustangs. As after the top half of the 5th, the Mustangs lead 6-3. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, we come to a very exciting time during the basketball season and the beginning of softball and baseball season. And I'm reminded of what Jesus said in Matthew 6 and verse 34. Therefore, do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own troubles. I don't know what may happen in the ball game today, but here's the reality. Don't worry about tomorrow or what lies ahead. Focus on today. Use today to serve God and make it your best. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you.
And welcome back out to Falcon Field for the bottom half of the fifth inning. Mustangs put up 2 runs in the top half, stranded a couple runners. As relief pitcher Vance came in and got 3 straight outs. But Mustangs did extend their lead 6-3 now. Lay coming out for the fifth inning. Swung on hard, foul. Up to bat for the Trojans is the catcher, number 21. Malden had to double his first time up. Hit one sharply down the left field line. As the 1-1 a little bit high for a ball. Count 2-1. Swung on, ground ball to third baseman Robertson. Fires over to Daniel at first, and that will be the first out of the inning. Good 5-3 ground out. Good play by the Mustangs defense. One of the first balls hit at Robertson today. Actually contributed to one of the Mustangs' first double plays of the season to close out the third inning. Now up to bat for the Trojans will be the shortstop, number 1, Connor. 2 RBI single his first AB as he's going to pop one up to the second baseman, Duke. Makes another play. I've never seen a baseball game where this many fly balls are hit to the second baseman, but Duke doing a good job covering a lot of ground. Quickly 2 outs here. It's going to bring up the 9-hole batter, Jeff Frank. Frank hit into a double play his last AB. Nobody on, 2 outs here, bottom of the fifth inning. First pitch from Lay inside for a ball. Frank's looked to show a little bit of a bunt play right there. Robertson a little in at third, maybe to possibly cover a bunt. Shows bunt again. Tried the little running swing right there. We got a big gust of wind in. Count even at 1. Swung on, foul, back into the net. Count 1-2. One-two from Lay. Swung on, fouled up. Looks to be out of play. Robertson trying to go field it, but it will get out of play. Count still 1-2 here to Franks. Has warmed up a little bit, but still a cool breeze here. As the ball Frank slapped Seymour, gloves it, fires over to first. Not in time, but a good effort over there at short by Seymour, but that will be an infield single for Franks. Lay had retired 8 straight up to that point. That's going to bring up the lead-up batter, Noah Ray. Flew out to right field his first AB and center field his second AB, so it's 0 for 2. Hot shot down the third baseline will be fair. Rounding second and turning back is Frank, so that's going to be a single right there for Noah Ray, first hit of the day. It's going to bring up the center fielder, number 9, Jeremiah Wood. Strikeout and a ground out on the day. But he is the tying run right here, bottom of the 5th inning. This will be a big hit for the Trojans and a big out for the Mustangs. First pitch from Lay. A good breaking pitch inside for a strike. You know, Lay has about that 3/4 arm slot, not completely vertical, but not technically sidearm, as he blows one by Wood. 0-2 quickly. Swung on ground ball to Robertson at third. Fires over to first, will be the third out of the inning. Big out right there for the Mustangs as the 2 hits. 2 men left on base, no runs scored in the bottom half of the 5th inning for the Trojans. After 5 here in Florence, Mustangs 6, Trojans 3. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Have an H&R Block Tax Pro do your taxes online, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons. Like wedding season.
I W-2 you.
Taxes.
File from anywhere with the expertise of an H&R Block Tax Pro.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We are open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco product. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Welcome back, Falcon Field, top half of the 6th inning. Vance still in for the Trojans. Mustangs 1-2-3 up. Porter, Ezel, Seymour. As the 1-0 from Vance will be swung on and missed. Good breaking pitch. Count even at 1 to Porter. Porter 0 for 2 on the day. Hit by pitch. Pop up to the catcher and a strikeout. As he swings and fouls that one back. Definitely not the kind of day Porter would like to have, but his teammates have definitely made up for his contribution, as they've still, scored 6 runs so far, which is a pretty good day. Got 1-2 to Porter. Swung on chopper down the third baseline towards the Trojan dugout. Will be foul. Count still 1-2. And again, seeing the sidearm pitcher for the first time this season, you got to get adjusted to it. Mustangs did see one in the state tournament last year from Loudon. Fared pretty well as they run-rolled Loudon in that game to get them to the semifinals. Count 1-2 to Porter. Swung on and missed. Second K of the day for Porter. That's going to bring up Lane Ezel. Ezel 1 for 3 on the day with a double. Also ground out and flown out. Had a fly out to the center fielder. Grounded out to the shortstop. On deck for the Mustangs, Quinn Seymour 2 for 2. Two singles, an RBI, and has been walked once. Here comes the first pitch to Ezel. Check swing pulled back in time, but it will be a called strike. And a ground ball from Ezel, hit to the second baseman, fired over to Knight at first, and that will be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Seymour. Singled his last AB, 2 for 2 on the day. Seems that the Mustangs need to get anything started on offense. It starts with Clint Seymour. Playing his first game at shortstop today of the season. Take the first pitch low and outside for a ball. Seymour, one of those guys that plays travel ball all summer, so he definitely sees his fair share of sidearm guys, but more on deck for the Mustangs. Seymour smokes one high, shallow center field, and play will be made by Wood. A 1-2-3 inning there for the Trojans. After the top half of the 6th inning, Mustangs still lead Muscle Shoals 6-3. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the Exports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook. From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
This is the X Sports Network.
Bottom 6 here at Falcon Field in Florence, Alabama. The Mustangs currently lead Muscle Shoals 6-3. Cade Lay trots out for the 6th inning. He is facing a new batter, actually. This will be number 14, Ellis. Cade Lay's had pretty good success with this third batter. First Walter McCann, and then Knight, and now Ellis. Here comes the first pitch from Lay. Breaking ball outside for a ball. Yeah, you got to commend Cade Lay. Had a rocky second inning where he gave up 3 runs, but since then he's thrown up 4 straight zeros. 3 straight zeros, that fourth. Still the 6th inning. And the 2-0 pitch in for a strike from Lay. Done a good job pounding the strike zone, and seems we have a little bit of action in the Mustangs bullpen. Looks like that is freshman Mason Tidwell. Is the 2-1 from Lay. Swung on and missed. Mustangs so far from their 2 starting pitchers, Seymour and Daniel, got 6 innings out of both of them. See if they can get 6 out of Cade Lay, as you see, is more of a reliever kind of guy during the week, but in these weekend tournaments, you're going to have some pitchers step up in big ways, and Cade Lay has done just that. Count full now. comes 3-2 to Ellis. Swung on and missed. Another K from Cade Lay. Fifth K on the day from Lay. Now facing Carter Berryhill. 1 for 2 on the day with a home run and a fly out is Berryhill. As he rockets one deep to left field, and Miles Moore will glove it for the second out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. You love to see it. And we got a new batter here. Instead of Dylan Olive or Vance, I believe this will be your DH. It looks like Jones. Be his first AB of the day. Olive was 0 for 2 on the day, reached base on an error and flew out to the catcher. Or the pitcher, pardon. As the first pitch from Lay, a little high and outside for a ball. Nobody gone, 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th inning. Comes the 1-0 from Lay. Swung on, foul, out of play behind the Mustangs dugout. The 1-1 from Lay. Swung on, chopped foul. Two from Lay. Swung on, foul, popped over towards the Mustangs dugout. Daniel a little too far to go over and make a play. That was lightly swung on from Jones over towards the Mustangs dugout in foul territory. Still 1-2 here. Lay looking to finish his 6th inning. The 1-2. Swung on. Scott a mile high to Lane Ezel comes to field instead of Finn Duke, but that will be another 1-2-3 inning from Cade Lay. So after 6 here in Florence, Mustangs 6, Muscle Shoals 3. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the X-Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 60.
All right, welcome back to Falcon Field here, top of the 7th inning. will be 4, 5, and 6 for the Mustangs. Moore, Daniel, and Duke, who have had a very productive day. Miles Moore, technically 0 for 3, but has reached base twice via error. Catcher interference is last AB, and a fumble by the shortstop is second. First pitch taken for a ball. New guy on the mound for Muscle Shoals is Jones, who batted in that pitcher's position. 1-0 to Moore. Low for a ball. Update from March Madness. Tennessee currently leads Duke 27-21 at halftime. Two 0 to Moore. Outside 3-0. And Moore will take the 3-1 for a strike. Home plate umpire has definitely been generous with the lower third of that zone, as Moore will take the 3-1 for a ball and will trot down to first base, his first walk of the day, second issued by the Trojans pitching staff. That'll bring up Carter Daniel. Got on first via bunts. Last two AB is 2 for 3 on the day with 2 bunt singles, an RBI, and a line out to the third baseman. And even that AB, it's the first pitch outside for ball. Even that first AB for Daniel, very productive. Just hit it right at the third baseman. If it's 2 feet to the left or right, it is a base hit, probably a double. Duke on deck for the Mustangs. They pick back at first. Moore will get back safely. First game of 2 for the Mustangs today. First is Muscle Shoals. Next will be Florence. And here's the 1-0. Moore taken off. Daniel swings out of play. Count even at 1 now to Daniel. Moore takes his lead at first, count even at 1, nobody out. 1 on here, top 7. Pick back at first again. Mustangs currently hold a 6-3 lead over Muscle Shoals. Mustangs like to play in tournaments like these where they get to see bigger schools, bigger competition to prepare them for postseason luck. Moore back to first safely. Been picked back at first 3 times. So far, no true base running blunders for the Mustangs. As Daniel will take the one pitch up and inside for a ball. The 2-1. Daniel pops it up to the first baseman. Moore's got to get back quickly, and the ball will be back. First baseman caught it for an out, but Moore will get back safely. He's trying to steal right there as Daniel flies out and had to get back quickly. Going to bring up Finn Duke. 2 for 3 on the day, 2 RBI singles and a strikeout. Duke had several quality AVs today, seen a bunch of pitches. There's several balls in play. Pick back at first, another close play at first, but Moore will get back safely. Jones comes set. First pitch to Duke will be high for a ball. Count 1-0 to Duke. Moore takes his lead, pick back, and they got him. It had been picked up over there on first 3 or 4 times, and eventually they got him. It's a good pick off there by Jones. As I just said, the Mustangs hadn't had many true base running blunders. They get one. Count still 1-0 to Duke. Swung on and missed. Good breaking pitch there from Jones. Count even at 1. Duke grounds, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Finn Duke, 3rd hit of the day. 3rd single at that. That's going to bring up, we're going to have actually a pinch runner in for the Mustangs for Duke. That looks like number 17, Cash Baker. And Connor Pope will come back into bat for the Mustangs. Kason Springer, an RBI single, his last AB. Pope still 0 for 2. Ground out and a fly out. See if Pope can get anything going here for the Mustangs. 2 outs, 1 on, top 7. And going to get by the backstop. That's the first wild pitch we've seen today, and Baker's going to trot over to second. And looks like we may have a, not sure if we're going to have a mound change or not. I believe this is just going to be between the coach and the pitcher as he tells the catcher to go back. And Coach Curtis is going to have a quick chat with pinch runner Cash Baker and catcher up to bat Connor Pope. Currently 6-3 Mustangs lead here. Count 1-0 to Pope, 2 outs. Runner on second for the Mustangs, an RBI opportunity to extend this lead. On deck for the Mustangs, Carter Robertson, 0 for 2 on the day with the 2 ground outs, 1 to the first baseman, 1 to shortstop. Had a sac bunt earlier. So no pitching change, just a quick conversation between the coach and the player. To Pope. Swung on and missed. Low pitch in the dirt. Count even 1-1, 2 outs. And pitch taken for a ball. Two and 1 to Pope. Here comes the pitch. Strike down the middle. Good fastball. Count even at 2. Got some chirping today from the Mustangs dugout. Even though it's a cold Saturday morning, these kids are out here having fun. 2-2. Pope. Inside. Actually, that's going to hit him. Pope going to trot down to first. He's actually been hit twice. Been hit last 2 games for the Mustangs. And one it ended up being his last ABs, actually. So now you got runners at first and second, Pope and Baker. That's going to bring up Carter Robertson. Sac bunt is last AB. We're going to get a pinch runner for the Mustangs for Pope. That's going to be number 1, Grant Fisher. Scored a run in his last game, did Fisher. Credited to Seymour, but first pitch pulled, taken for a ball. Robertson, good job holding the bat back. So you got pinch runners on first and second, Fisher and Baker. Count 1-0 to Robertson. Low and inside for a strike. Count even at 1. Mustangs looking to add on some additional runs is the 1-1 pitch. Low and inside for a strike. Count 1-2 to Robertson. Jones looking to get out of the inning for the Trojans. Swung on ground ball to the third baseman, and it's going to get by. Baker's rounding third and coming home. Fisher will stop at second. No, actually, he will go third. Baker scores. Fisher to third. Robertson to second. RBI double for Carter Robertson. What a play. And the third baseman, Reed, just had a tough time fielding it, and the Mustangs add on another run and have 2 runners in scoring position with Jackson Traglia up to bat. 1 for 3 on the day with a triple, line out, and a strikeout. Struck out his last AB swinging. Traglia has seen all 3 pitchers today. Shows bunt, pulls back, called a ball. Oh no, called a strike, pardon. In the on-deck circle for the Mustangs is Caden Porter. 0 for 3 on the day. Another strike here from Jones, really attacking at Traglia. Quickly down 0-2. Robertson on third. Robertson on second. Fisher on third. And the 0-2, a little bit of a pitch out, 1-2. Any sharp ground ball would surely score Fisher from third and possibly Robertson from second. Robertson also a good runner. And Traglia going to foul that back into the net. Count still 1-2. One and 2 from Jones. Good job, Traglia holding back. Count even at 2 now. 1-2 pitch was in the dirt. Here comes the pitch from Jones. Little high, count run full. Three balls and 2 strikes here to Traglia. A walk would load the bases. Jones will step off. Payoff pitch from Jones. High, and Traglia will be walked. That's going to load the bases for guess who? Caden Porter. Leadoff batter for the Mustangs. Porter has had a rough day up to bat, 0 for 3. The last 2 ABs have been struck out. There's nothing a power batter likes to see than those bases loaded. So Porter up for his 5th AB of the day. Mustangs currently lead 7-3. Got 6 beautiful innings from Cade Lay on the mound. Believe we will see a new pitcher to close this one out, though, is Porter. First pitch, ball. Oh, they're going to say he did go around, so the count's actually 0-1. Thought he had held back, but I guess not. And 1-0, or the 0-1, call the ball, so it's 1-1. Strange to see an appeal to a second base umpire. Bases loaded. Traglia at first, Robertson at second. Fisher at third. Count 2-1 to Porter. Caden Porter hit by a pitch in his first AB, and not much success since then, but a 2-1 count here with the bases loaded. Inside for a strike, count even at 2. 2-2 from Jones. Porter ground ball, third base. That's going to be fair! Fisher scores. Robertson's rounding third, coming home. And a 2 RBI double from Caden Porter. And the Mustangs now lead 9-3. First hit of the day for Porter as well, and a big one at that to extend the lead. It's going to bring up Lane Ezel. Ezel 1 for 4 on the day with a double, 2 ground outs, and a fly out. Still got 2 runners in scoring position. Got Traglia and Porter, who are both excellent runners, and it looks like we're going to get a new arm on the mound. That'll be it from Jones. So the Mustangs currently here in the top of the 7th inning, 2 runners on, lead 9-3, 2 outs. While we have the new pitcher warm-up, we will go to break. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical. Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge. Don't be left with stumps, overgrown trees, and cluttered land. Make the call today to Bayworth Trimming. Licensed, bonded, and insured. Proudly serving the region with years of know-how. Call today 931-300-3554 or visit bayworthtrimming.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And welcome back out to Falcon Field. The new arm on the mound for the Trojans is Fowler. First lefty the Mustangs have seen today, and it will be the lefty batter Lane Ezel. First pitch was low in the dirt for a ball. Second pitch, elbow high, call the ball as well. Traglia on third, Porter on second. You got 2 great runners, so any ground ball will most likely score 2. 2 outs, though. Ezel pops one up to the shallow left field. Shortstop trying to make a play, and will to end the inning. So, in the 7th, 3 runs, 3 hits, 2 left on, and no errors. So after the top of the 7th inning, Mustangs currently lead Muscle Shoals 9-3. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out to Falcon Field. One more update from Orlando. Tennessee currently leads Duke 36-31, 15 minutes to go in the second half. And would you look who's on the mound? Cade Lay coming out to potentially have a complete game. You know, when you come out and play a doubleheader, you know, you're going to use a lot of arms, and the Mustangs don't look to be using either of their main guys, Daniel or Seymour. So for Cade Lay to come out in a game against that big school like Muscle Shoals and throw a complete game and, you know, get the win at that is just amazing. First batter that will be faced is Sam Reed. Reed 0 for 2 on the day with a K and a fly out to the second base. It's the first pitch taken for a strike. And the 0-1 down at the feet of Reed going to be called the ball. One. High for a ball. I believe the Mustangs were warming up a pitcher last inning, but I don't see anybody in the bullpen, so I believe they're going to let Cade Lay try to finish this. And the 2-1 high for a ball. And Lay, the 3-1, swung on deep to left field. Miles Moore looking up, and that one will be out of here. Second home run of the day by Muscle Shoals, and that one is Sam Reed. That wind still blowing out to left field, and Reed, being a right-handed batter, got a hold of it and really took it for a ride that time. It's going to bring up Braden Malden. Double on the ground at his 2 ABs so far. Nobody on, nobody out. Mustangs currently lead 9-4. And the 1-0 fouled back out of play. On deck for the Trojans, Drew Connor, shortstop. Number 1 had a 2 RBI single on a fly out as that pitch is flown right up to the first baseman. Carter Daniel will secure it for the first out of the inning. Now the Mustangs 2 outs away from securing the victory. Cade Lay 2 outs away from the first complete game thrown by the Mustangs this year. First pitch strike into Connor. Lay been very efficient with his pitches. No walks yet today. As the 0-1 fouled off. Been attacking the strike zone, so he's been forcing several one-hit ABs, and I believe 3 innings so far that were 1, 2, 3. The first inning, 4th inning, and 5th inning. And the 0-2 fouled back out of play. Connor still down 0-2. 1 out, nobody on, bottom 7. Mustangs currently lead the Trojans 9-4, looking to secure a big win. Swung on chopper to the third baseman. Robertson running over to make the play and can't make the play. Another error by the Mustangs infield, and that will have Connor on first. That's going to bring up Franks. Single his last AB. 1 for 2 on the day. Hit into a double play his first at bat. A double play would end the game. First pitch strike to Franks. Pope pump fake to back pick to first. Second pitch, ground ball. And they got him, and that was a double play to end the game. So Cade Lay complete game. And the Mustangs defeat the Trojans 9-4. So I've been Michael Marks with Exports Network. We'll be back shortly with the Mustangs' second game of the day. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the Exports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.